It's a good week for television.
It is a good week for television. Hey,
welcome to the least
anticipated podcast of the week. I got through it first.
You're going to use the editing software. It won't take out all. It'll take out all the silences we had.
But that's fine. It'll just sound like we did it rapid fire. No one heard the silences. I mean, the people, if anyone watches the video version of this, they'll hear the silences. But I guess that's just one of the perks of watching free YouTube videos. I don't know. Yeah, we're not live streaming this, so pretty much anyone will be able to see it if it goes up.
When it goes up.
Yeah, I'm definitely rethinking my camera strategy because it is shaky as fuck. Why? Why is it just shaking?
This one isn't shaking. It's just that one.
No, they're both clearly shaking.
Is it me? I lean on the table?
It's because you keep...
I can't lean on the table?
No, you can. It's fine.
I just have to shout away from the...
I'll have to figure something out because they are moving like a motherfucker. All right. That's fine.
Start.
Why make it worse, though? Why would you make it worse?
Sometimes you got to make it worse before it can get better.
No, that's not true.
I feel so bad for the guy in your parking garage as he was sweating so much. And he's like, oh, it's so hot. He was complaining about it to me. But as I was walking out of the garage, like, he's in at the entrance of the garage where it's so hot. But 2 feet away from him, it's so cool.
Oh, yeah.
If he just took a step out.
He can't. He's at his post.
Yep.
Serving his country. Or serving us.
Serving his clientele.
I feel like you keep looking at a camera that isn't on. You're up here.
Well, I'm looking over at you. I keep looking straight.
Yeah.
I'm making an angle. I don't want to turn more because I don't want this to hit the table. It's trying to be conscientious, and then you drew attention to it. I'm this camera. Good. I don't like it when I'm creepily like looking at you like that.
I do like that. I like it a lot.
We were off to such a good start. Then immediately off the rails.
No, this is good pod.
Good pod.
This is good pod. Welcome to Least Anticipated Podcast Week, Chet.
Week.
Yeah.
We had a good intro earlier.
When?
They'll never know.
How's it going?
I'm doing okay. So much is happening. Man, it's all or nothing for Fastball at Chet's this week.
All or nothing.
I'm going to float an offer out there to them. I know their schedule. I think basically... I haven't tweeted it yet. Do you think it's too mean if I basically say, hey, I know you're in town this date. I know you're free this night. I'm setting up a show. I'm selling tickets. You guys decide to show up or not. If you don't, though, you're kind of assholes. Or am I the asshole for basically bullying them into playing a show at my place?
No, I say bully them. For sure.
Yeah. So I think that'll be my tweet tomorrow or today when this comes out. We're recording this hours before it's released.
Yes, I know that.
And you were not excited about it.
I do, because I have to edit this. It for subscribers goes up in 2.5 hours.
I said on last week's episode a big Fastball Chet's announcement this week. It didn't happen. People were like, what is this, Alec Baldwin all over again? Which I do have an Alec Baldwin story. Maybe we'll get to that this week.
Let's get to it next week.
But, okay, next week.
Yeah.
I know you got to edit this before midnight. But I was hopeful of an announcement, and things outside of my control delayed that. But I'm going to put it all on Fastball this week. So I know you're tired of it. I'm tired too. Adam's the most tired of it.
No.
But I'm not saying it will happen this week, but I'm taking my best swing. It's a full count, and instead of just trying to make contact with the ball and get on base, I'm unnecessarily going for a home run.
Bases are loaded.
Yep.
Full count.
Yep.
Bottom of the ninth.
Yep.
Rub some dirt on it.
Spit on it.
I'm just trying to come up with it. Yeah. All right. I don't know. Oh, missed. There we go. We found it.
I think you knew it was that all along.
Nope, I sure didn't.
So, just real busy. I got issues, but we'll save that for the What's Your Problem podcast. How are you, Adam? What's new? What's exciting? I haven't seen you in a week or two.
Oh, I'm good. The Glendale show went great.
We have our Glendale show
one
this week.
coming up this week.
Wednesday.
Me and you and Carrie Martin and Vanessa Gritton and John Fahey and Alex
Schmitty
Schmidt.
the Clam.
Schmitty the Clam.
Button's getting a lot of use. Tomorrow.
Yeah,
But if you're
by the
listening
time
to this, the day
goes
came
up,
out. Tomorrow.
yeah, tomorrow, Wednesday, Alex Theater in Glendale.
Maybe we'll have a Fastball at Chet's announcement specific for that show.
Maybe
I'm hoping.
that it could happen.
It will happen.
It will.
It's got to happen.
Yeah, it's. I've been good. Have you watched anything recently that we've talked about?
I want to say yes, and it's not coming to me. I watched the what happened to Monday. We talked about that.
We talked about what happened Monday.
I started watching the Pamela Adlon show on FX. Gave that a shot.
I don't know.
Couldn't
what
really get
that
into it.
is.
Me and the girl I'm seeing, we're trying to establish the next show we're going to watch after Ozark.
Yeah.
And we tried a couple shows and couldn't get into any of them. And I wish I knew the names of them so we could talk about them. That's how unremarkable they were. But the last couple of nights I got her into Year of the Worst, so I'm rewatching all of that,
Nice.
which leads into, we'll talk about that a little bit later on. I saw John Williams at the Hollywood Bowl, though.
Very nice.
You
How
did
did that
not.
go? Well, the tickets were $147.
Yes, they
That's
were.
very spendy.
I tried getting rid of them. I don't have friends that want to invest that much in John Williams.
So much money.
Then I put them on StubHub, and I was already the lowest on StubHub for that section. Then I dropped it again. Then I dropped again. Then I put it on Craigslist, and then nothing. And then I dropped the price, and then somebody emailed me immediately on Craigslist, and they Venmo'd me the money. And I went to pull them off StubHub, but somebody bought them off StubHub at the same time. So now I have two people's money for these tickets.
Oh, shit. So you just refunded someone's money, right?
StubHub won't let you do that. You have to pay for the replacement ticket. So I felt bad. I had to Venmo this guy back. And they're a couple in their 30s. Could have been a fun double date. Who knows?
Yeah.
Instead, I got a fucking bunch of nerds behind me in their Target $5 Superman shirts.
Fucking nerds.
Great show, though. Kobe Bryant came out. You could have seen Kobe Bryant with John Williams.
Why the fuck would I want to see Kobe Bryant with John Williams?
Kobe Bryant.
Was he dressed as a shark?
No, reached out to John Williams a couple of years ago, and it was like, asked him out to lunch. And they went, sorry, I'm leaning out of the table.
It's fine. I'm just going to, I'll figure something else out.
yeah.
This is definitely not going to work.
Kobe asked John Williams out to lunch, and John Williams has never watched a single game of basketball in his entire life.
Yeah.
But Kobe's daughter is a big fan of the Harry Potter soundtrack.
Oh, I thought you were going to say she's super hot.
Maybe. Probably not if she's into Harry Potter. I mean, she's probably too young for... I don't like where this is
wow.
going. What? No.
Wow, now all Harry Potter fans are unattractive. That's not cool, Chet.
I've never read Harry Potter. I've never watched Harry Potter because I worked at a library when Harry Potter was a big deal, and all these kids would always come in and like be upset that the books were out, and I just couldn't fucking stand anyone that liked Harry Potter. Anyway, Kobe apparently is a writer, writes poems. They had,
Of course he is.
and asked John Williams like, "Hey, they're gonna animate this poem. Would you do the music to it?" And John Williams did a while back. And then Kobe came out, fucking weird. So Kobe Bryant, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, is there in front of John Williams with a microphone in a suit at the Hollywood Bowl in front of 17,000 people. John Williams starts playing this slow classical music. This basketball animation done by Disney comes on the screen. And Kobe reads like a 3-minute poem, straight-faced. It's very just bizarre. To which my fastball tweet yesterday was, if this collaboration can fucking happen, there's no reason you can't play in my living room.
I would agree with that. That's quite the team up.
But he did a lot of the hits. He did Star Wars. He came out for 4 different encores. He did Superman. He closed with E.T. The seats were fucking excellent. It was great.
Nice.
I lost $100 on the tickets. I'm never buying passes for groups of 4 ever again. Just 2. I always think that
Yeah,
I'll
I don't
get
know why
friends-
you bought 4. That's a
I
lot.
do that sometimes. Well, like I did that for Ben Folds, and then more than 4 people wanted to go, and I had to go back and buy extra tickets. So it's hard to say.
And you're sure Caitlin's going to that?
Yes, her husband's not now though, but
Oh,
she has
okay.
a friend that will take that ticket.
I see. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if Ben Folds will sit down with me and we can get him to talk about fastball.
Maybe.
Doesn't seem out of the question. Here's the thing. I went to buy pay-per-view tickets for the WWE later this month. Same night as Ben Folds.
Yeah.
That's the end of the story.
That is not a good story, Chet. That was highly uneventful.
But yeah, the bowl is great. I'm going to see the Muppets live at the bowl next weekend, and then my season is over there.
Very nice.
How about you? What have you seen? What have you watched?
I watched 68 Kill, which is a movie we talked about a few weeks ago. I watched that last night, and it is fantastic. Or was it last night or the night before? I think it was the night before that I watched 68 Kill. I was trying to decide what movie I was going to rent. Like Guardians of the Galaxy just came out, the sequel. The Bushwick movie we talked about a couple weeks ago came out. But 68 Kill had really good reviews, and I watched it, and it's really fucking good. Very violent. Super duper violent. But it's kind of funny, kind of violent, very brutal, kind of sexy. It's a good movie.
Nice.
68 Kill. Everyone go watch that.
I was going to say, you highly recommend to everybody.
I do, yeah. I would say people should watch it. And we watched The Good Place. Finally started watching The Good Place. It's good.
Nice. I've been getting back into the episodes I haven't seen of Last Man on Earth. Season 1 was great. Praised it. Season 2 was good. Season 3, I'm just having a hard time watching it. But it's also hard for me to watch a show when I can't watch all of the episodes at once.
Well, I feel like that's one thing streaming has done is it makes some unwatchable shows pretty watchable. Like, there's a lot of I feel like Orange is the New Black wouldn't have run for as many seasons as it has if people had to wait a week between episodes.
In so many of those shows, each episode ends on a cliffhanger where you have to see what happens in the next episode.
Right.
You know what they never explained in Ozark? At the end of episode 7, I believe it was. Remember, the daughter goes out for a swim in the lake, and she, freezes up, and she gets hypothermia, and just falls to the bottom of the lake, and the episode ends. But she's fallen to the bottom of the lake. Her feet have hit the ground. She's not moving. Right. Episode 8 is an entire flashback episode that's never in the present. And then episode 9, she's just in the house like normal. They never...
No, that scene where she falls to the bottom of the lake, she comes back up and swims back.
When?
I don't know, but I remember that scene very
Maybe I
vividly,
fell asleep.
Because I was like, is she going to just drown while they're inside arguing or whatever the fuck they're doing?
Did I skip an episode or something?
And she like snaps back to life and just swims back up.
Oh yeah, I think she kicks to the top, but it still doesn't explain that she would get back. You don't snap out of hypothermia like that. Like, I watched the next episode, I was so tired. It's like 4 a.m, waiting for them to explain whether or not she was okay.
She was fine.
She swam too far out.
I was concerned too, but she was okay, Chet.
All right.
Should we talk about some things that are going to be on the television this week?
I suppose so.
How about Biggie, The Life of Notorious B.I.G.?
I don't have A&E, but I will watch it if it's readily available to me.
Why did it stop?
Hey, well, that's paused. Did riff tracks ever go out to the higher level?
No, not yet.
Oh, here we go. Do we need to reset it? Because I was...
It's just, this trailer's only 55 seconds long, and it's just Jay-Z and Nas talking about how great Biggie was. And he was pretty fucking great.
Was Jay-Z buds with him?
Yeah, they were good friends.
I think it moved the molecules in the world. He had more than just rap. He had the look. He had the presence. To this day,
he was pretty great.
Ever touched the mic? Ever.
Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize.
Sometimes your bullets just kill me.
Oh, wow. Good joke, Chet. Strong.
We do comedy here.
We do that at the show Wednesday.
Gonna work on that sandbox bit that I did at Mint on Card.
Very nice. Yeah, Biggie, The Life of Notorious Big, that started last night on A&E. They actually aired all 3 episodes.
Did you watch it?
No, I did not. I had too much work to do.
And then the Road to 9/11 doc starts as well.
The Road to 9/11 started last night.
I don't like that. Sounds too optimistic about.
Yeah,
9/11.
that's like what they call the Final Four every year. The road to Final
WrestleMania.
Four. Yeah, the road to the Super Bowl. And on CNN they have a show Sunday that's just called 9/11.
They should at least call it the flight path to 9/11.
CNN's promo, they go 9/11 Sunday 9 p.m. Eastern time, and I'm like, shit, it's happening again. We know ahead of time this time too.
I'll save my 9/11 thoughts until later because this isn't even the first time. This is the only time we have 9/11 in the notes today.
I know, how odd, being that it's a little under a week away from 9/11. Did you forget?
I got nothing.
Okay, good. That's fine. Yeah, Road to 9/11. There's also a Chandra Levy documentary on TLC that's also airing this week. So there's some stiff competition in the TV documentary arena. Chet.
Yep.
Don't you try launching no TV documentaries this week. Hey, let's talk
Can't
about
promise.
American Horror Story.
I have seen season 2 and I liked it. I just haven't seen other seasons. How about you?
I've seen them all.
Yeah, they mix in Trump as president.
Yeah, I think this season, it's called American Horror Story Cult.
Compelling.
But it's somehow Trump related. I love this show, even the shitty seasons. I like.
This is ridiculous.
And they used a lot of the same cast each season, or was that just the earlier season?
No, they still do that.
I've always enjoyed children. Here, I got this for you. Just don't tell your mom.
That fucking crushes it with programming.
I don't know how much more of this I can take.
Yeah, FX is great.
If you get people scared enough, they will set the world on fire.
There's some clowns, not our only clown mentioned today.
It's less intense.
A lot of clowns in 9/11 today.
Experienced.
The guy who's playing the Trump supporter in this has been on this show every season.
That clown was scary, but not as scary as the It clown.
The American Horror Story clown is pretty fucking scary, though. He's horrifying. I don't remember his name. I'm bad with names and character names and people names, and I just meet so many fucking people, and ugh.
Maybe you have face and name blindness.
Maybe.
I might have a little bit of that.
I don't think face, like, I recognize faces. It's just I see someone and I'm like, oh, hey, we met before. You are? You get it. You know how it goes.
Buddy.
So, yeah, American Horror Story. That is starting Tuesday.
I'll binge watch it. I don't want to have the patience to follow it every week.
I think that's why I haven't watched last season yet. I started and I was doing it every week. Like I was watching it in real time. And I'm imagining now that the new season's coming out, last season will probably go up on the streaming services.
Usually how it works, time-wise.
I'll just watch. I'll watch last season. Last season was weird. They made it like a documentary kind of thing. But, I don't know. It's weird.
Well, maybe you should watch this season in real time, depending how Trump-based it is, where it may not hold up as well.
Why?
Like, it would just be more interesting, this shit's going on now with the white power and whatever, and maybe Trump's not around a year from now, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's not going to be on for a whole year. It's only 12 episodes, I think.
I'm saying if you waited a year to watch it.
Oh, yeah.
Good pod.
Good pod. This is good pod. You're the worst. Let's talk about it, Chet.
Season 4, bringing it back. This
When-
ties into the theme of today. Do I watch it now,
Kind of awesome, though,
or do
that
I
came
wait
straight here
until
after
it's all
Jimmy
out?
left me on that hill and haven't left?
This
Let's
last
sit
week, I
here
just
and
started
talk.
watching season 1 again
I
with the
take
girl
it
I'm
you're not
seeing.
going to therapy?
So, can I spoil it a little?
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
So, at the end of season 3, Jimmy proposes to her, and whatever happens, and then he should have stayed with her, but he just drives off. And he apparently has gone like into hiding and is living in some trailer. She's chasing him down.
Yeah, he just got
So this is
punched
the
by an old
breakup
man.
season.
Okay. So he
And
never
Lindsay
came
apparently
home
is
from
hooking up with
proposing, he
his
just
sidekick.
disappeared?
Mushroom cloud bitch.
You still haven't watched this, right?
I have not, no.
I enjoy it immensely.
We'll talk about another show in a second that, like, I haven't watched this because people keep telling me to watch it.
Yeah, that's
And
how
it's
I am
just
about
like,
Walking Dead
season
and
premiere,
Game of Thrones.
Wednesday, September 6th on FXX.
FXX.
Also, I'd have to pay $4 an episode to download it.
Oh.
Unless I get
Why don't you
whatever
just
stream.
get like DirecTV Now or something, man? It's like $30 a month.
Because I'd already pay for Netflix, Hulu, WWE Network,
Well, that's your fault.
and there's another one I'm missing. Netflix, Hulu, WWE Network.
You don't even have
Oh, HBO. That's like $45 right there. 10, 20.
But
30.
if you get DirecTV Now, you can add HBO for $5 and then use that as an HBO Go password, so you don't have to have HBO Now. So you'd be able to eliminate that. You'd have to keep Hulu and Netflix. Fuck the WWE. Why don't you have an Amazon Prime account?
No, I do have an Amazon. I
Fucking
have that too.
savage.
I do, but you still had to pay like $100 a year or some shit.
Yeah,
Or
but that's
what
like
the Amazon
that's
Prime is.
yearly.
Yeah.
DirecTV
And my
Now.
rent just went up $100.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Fuck that motherfucker. Let's
Fuck
kill
this.
your landlord. All right, so talk about Total Bellas.
We don't have to cover all these shows. I just throw in some stuff in the notes. Total Bellas is so the divas of WWE, who are now female superstars, had their own spin-off on E! That's kind of like the behind the scenes of wrestling and their relationships. And the first season seemed less scripted. And now there's a spin-off of that called Total Bellas that's been out for a couple seasons that follows the Bella twins. And in real life, Nikki is the girlfriend and now fiance of John Cena. And Daniel Bryan is married to Brie Bella, and they had a kid. So it follows a lot of that. And Total Divas is still a show, but this is like the spin-off of Total Divas. So if you like wrestling, or if you like hot girls and behind the scenes of wrestling, this show's for you.
Those girls were in really good shape.
I will occasionally, and one just had a kid. I will occasionally put it on in the background as a garbage show.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a good garbage background show that I don't have to.
I watch the History Channel for background noise. Pawn Stars, American Pickers, shit like that. Pawn Stars is like baseball. You just have to look up when something interesting is happening. And you'll know. You'll hear it. It's not exactly like baseball. We're recording really late. This is a low energy episode.
I forgot that when we did this a month or two ago, it is not good to record with Adam late Sunday night.
Try to. Oh, it's just me. It's just my fault.
I'm wide awake. I slept into 11:30 today.
I'm wide awake too. It's just that it's the end of the night, so it's like I'm not. Like, I feel like I'm the one being high energy. That's why I said it's.
I don't have a lot to add sometimes. I'm waiting for you to go on to the next thing.
Oh, well, okay.
Bojack Horseman. Do you ever watch that?
No, fuck
then
that
let's
show.
skip that.
I watched the first season. It's way overrated. I'm tired of. I mean, it's fine. It's fine.
MTV Unplugged's coming back. You excited about that?
I mean, it depends on what bands they'll have
Have
on.
they released a full lineup?
No, I just know Shawn Mendes is the first.
Seems like they're trying to ride the fastball at Chet's coattails.
Yeah, that's probably all it is.
I'm talking about living room concerts. They're like, oh, we're going to bring back our version of
Yeah, because you remember how MTV Unplugged happened in living rooms?
It kind of looked like a living room.
It was not a living room.
Some of the sets look like a living room.
It's all the same set.
It looks like a
MTV
fucking living room.
Studios.
It looks like a living room. God damn it.
Okay.
Not backing down from that. And Sunday Night Football comes back. You're excited about Sunday Night Football?
Yeah. Why not?
You know what I don't like? The Trump supporters that I follow on social media, they post those memes of like Colin Kaepernick or the Browns not acknowledging or, kneeling down for the national anthem. They'll be like, hey, NFL, if you don't get these guys to pay respect, we'll kneel out of watching this season. It's like, okay, good. Sit out from watching this season. I dare you.
Yeah.
Not one fucking Trump supporter or conservative is actually going to boycott NFL.
No.
I dare them to. Do it. I want you to.
Racist.
Make a stand.
Racists stop being racist when sports start.
Yep.
Like, every racist has a favorite black athlete. Like, no one's gonna, especially Trump supporters aren't gonna be the ones to boycott the NFL. No. That's never, ever gonna happen.
Shut the fuck up and enjoy.
Shut the fuck up.
Enjoy their concussion league.
Enjoy your concussion league.
Motherfuckers. We're getting the energy back.
I feel like we are.
Hey, Scary as fuck.
Holy shit.
Movies,
Here's
let's
the
go.
thing. if I don't get my goddamn movie pass. Did you get the card already?
I haven't opened my mail in months, which is probably why I'm getting calls from creditors about health bills. But I got some email.
You do that too? Because if you look at that paper shredder over there, there is a pile of mail on top of it.
That's not a pile of mail, Adam. I'll show you. A pile of mail is 3 different tables in my house right now.
Yeah, I'm bad at opening mail.
And it actually was a problem last week because I had one of those scenarios where I was in a grocery store and I went to pay, and my card kept getting declined. Luckily, I had cash on me. I called the bank, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And they're like, yeah, your card got compromised. We sent you one in the mail 3 weeks ago. And we also sent you a notice in advance. I'm like, I don't fucking open mail.
Nice.
My card gets compromised like twice a year.
Yeah, it happens to me sometimes.
And they said, well, you must be going to a vendor where it gets scanned or skimmed.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
It's
I know
happening here.
exactly the venue, too. I go to Skims R Us, not good.
Hey-o.
Hello.
Hello.
Good jokes.
Good.
Let's watch
it. Let's watch the trailer. I almost watched a 6-minute trailer, but...
too much spoiler there.
Yeah, that's too much.
I only watched the original It
when you're a kid
at my friend's 7th grade birthday party. I was also in the 7th grade. Still remember it being scary as fuck.
The original It was a TV movie, right?
We rented it from the movie store in the basement of my grocery store.
That's not true.
It was a big deal to have that. It's like 15 dudes in a basement watching it. Scary as fuck. Didn't help we were in the basement.
When you're alone as a kid?
Yeah, I'm way excited about this. I've actually never read it, so I might try and bang this out.
This is based on his book, but I don't think there's a second book that this movie is scripted from.
No, that's what I mean. I don't think I haven't read the original It, I don't believe.
Oh, look at that cloud!
Ah, no!
Take it.
Creepy.
It's good for ASMR people.
That clown lives in a goddamn sewer.
That all the bad things that happen in this
That
town
house
are
looks
because
fine.
of one thing. An evil thing.
Real good use of a wood block there in the background.
Man, I can't wait to see this shit.
If you will come with me, you'll float too.
I saw something.
It's weird that there's 2 Stephen King movies coming out in such a close proximity.
Oh shit, that cloud! So tall!
When
Very tall.
Georgie goes missing. Or one of us. Are you just gonna pretend it isn't happening like everyone else in this town?
Christ.
Yeah, this looks
Stick together.
really, really terrifying.
Genuinely horrifying.
We'll win.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
One of those clowns is going to move. I saw it! I cannot wait to see that shit.
So good.
But
we're setting the bar pretty high.
you at least need to check and see if you got your movie pass card. Because you can't watch a movie without it.
No, they said in the meantime I can use the app. You told me I could use the app.
But when I tried to use the app, it said confirm or activate card.
My phone's on 2% battery, but they assured that email that I tried to read that you're like, why'd you paste that whole email in, said you could use the app.
I know what the email said.
I can't believe even for $10 a month I haven't used it yet. They're totally going to be profitable. A bunch of fucking idiots like me, like just like when I buy season passes for the Hollywood Bowl, I'm like, I'll get people to go. I bought 10 tickets for this show. I'm a fucking idiot. And they're just making a bunch of money off stuff I don't use.
Yeah, but for $10 a month, as long as I get 2 movies in a month, it's paid for itself.
Even one movie a month, it's paid for itself.
Yeah. Well, one, I mean, you're getting a deep discount, but once you've done 2 movies,
I see what you're saying. It's like a free ticket.
Yeah, once you've done 2 movies, it's paying for itself, and I figure I'll get to, if I ever get the fucking card, I I live so close to LA
You
Live.
don't open mail, so...
No, I have been because I want my fucking Movie Pass card. And because I'm subscribing to The Economist now, no big deal, but I get it on paper. And
I say this sarcastically, but I think the listeners would dig it. What if you, me, and whoever else is bad about their mail just did a one-off episode of us opening our mail?
Oh, Jesus Christ, no. There's a reason I don't open my mail. Are you crazy?
I know. That's why I think it would be such good pod.
It would have to be me, you, and Jeff.
Yeah, let's do it.
Because I doubt Jeff answers or opens his mail. He doesn't answer unknown phone calls, and we all know what that's about. Same deal here.
Oh, man.
It's just someone that
It'll
wants
be a good
something
episode.
from you.
It'd be a good episode.
We'll just do a live stream where we open mail.
That sounds boring as fuck, but the genius in it is that it's... Maybe I'll do that as a spin-off podcast. Once a month, have a guest that brings their mail that they haven't opened for weeks. That'll lead to good conversation. Tell me I'm wrong.
It would lead to good conversation.
You know what we'll call it? You've
Mail.
got mail.
I don't get it.
Back when the internet was new.
We are really, really powering through everything here.
Yeah, man. You said the energy was down, but we're getting through a lot in a little bit of time.
Yeah, but I mean, we're only at 28 minutes. But that's fine. If this is a shorter episode than normal, it's okay. Because Dad has to edit after this. I can't believe the people who listen to this when it goes up like right away, because there's some people
that comment.
Like, do you people understand? Me and Chet were doing this an hour ago.
Yeah.
And now you're
It's like
hearing
listening
it.
to a radio show.
Yeah. And I had to set up all this new shit that we're barely using.
Adam's working hard.
We got...
This whiteboard is not being used.
I'll fix it eventually. I don't have an eraser for it. It didn't come with an eraser, which is
Remember
weird.
when I'm like, I can get you stuff from my office? That should have been one of the things.
Yeah, it should have been, but here we are, and I guess I don't have one, so thanks a lot.
Oh,
Chet.
man, I really like that mail podcast idea. Angie, is that a good podcast idea? What? God damn
Okay, that's enough, Chet. I like that you printed out those notes and haven't looked at them.
Because they continue to be on screen.
Let's talk about 9/11, Chet.
Why with such enthusiasm?
Because it's coming.
You know what bothers me about this trailer? I'll wait for it to happen. We got Charlie Sheen.
Do you have 9/11 plans?
Where were you?
Whoopi Goldberg, Charlie Sheen, wiping the old AIDS sweat from his brow. How is this not about how 9/11 was an inside job? Because it's got Charlie Sheen in it.
Was he a 9/11 denier or inside jobber?
One of the biggest.
Do you think there's any validity on any level?
To some of it, yeah.
Like how that, was it Tower 7? One of the other towers that didn't get hit by a plane just fell.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of weird stuff there. For me, it's more...
This is the part that bothers me. Based on actual events. Yeah,
What?
I know 9/11 happened. I bet Charlie Sheen watches the trailer and he's like, I got issue with that. Your problem is...
I don't know. I feel like there was a lot of the reaction to 9/11 seemed really disingenuous. That we invaded Iraq and Afghanistan with that many of the hijackers being Saudi.
Well, it's just like Trump put the sanctions on all the or travel ban on all the countries except for like the Saudis, right?
And at that point, are you like? Is it?
I will see you in the lobby. Promise me.
It's at that point, it's one of two things: either like the Bush administration knew it was going to happen and knew how they would take advantage of it, or they were just like, "Oh, here's this huge tragedy that happened. You know how we can take advantage of this? We can use it as an excuse to invade Iraq." In either way, that's the government being complicit in something bad. I like how they show an elevator falling at the end. Like that's like, oh my God, did that happen on 9/11? A lot of
Everything fell at the end.
Everything fell. But yeah, I don't like, there's so many different theories about 9/11. It's a matter of what one's, like, I don't know. Like, it just, that we invaded Iraq in response to 9/11 makes it either a plan or us taking advantage of a tragedy. And either way, fuck the Bush administration for that.
Hey, since this is coming out so in such a timely manner, do you think Kim Jong-un is bluffing with the hydrogen bomb?
I don't think he's bluffing. I'm worried that he's going to try and launch an EMP attack, because that has come up in their, like, official state announcements.
What's an EMP again?
Basically, you detonate a nuclear weapon way, 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 way up in the sky, but it's a nuclear blast sends out electromagnetic pulses that disable electronics, like, permanently. So if they did an EMP attack, they wouldn't have to be as precise with where the bomb goes. It just needs to kind of blow up over a country way up in the atmosphere. And they've mentioned that this hydrogen bomb that they just tested would be capable of that. And I could see that. Like, I could see them, especially with how many of their tests involve firing missiles, like, over Japan. Like, can you imagine if they launched an EMP attack on Tokyo? Like, that would fuck that country up. But we'll see.
Are you nervous being in Los Angeles? Like, nothing... You live here.
No, I don't think they have the means to reach Los Angeles.
Also, they love our film.
Yeah, exactly. And they love this podcast. Shout out to all our listeners in North Korea. Yeah, thank you for listening. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Not Kim Jong, just the
listeners.
The people who love him.
People smuggling these tapes in.
Exactly.
And there's that one Chuck Norris babe that's just doing the translation of the podcast. Like,
did you say Chuck Norris babe?
Yeah, I immediately regretted saying that.
Yeah, she wasn't a babe. She worked for the Romanian government.
Romanians are pretty hot.
Are they?
Yep.
I guess we'll just have to get out of here so I can
46 minutes in, this is going to be edited down to
so
what?
I can hopefully
22?
I might not even edit it. I might just put it up.
I'm so tired.
Well, I'm not tired, but I will be.
Do you have a lot of recording this week?
I mean, I have a lot of recording every week.
Some weeks are more.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Hey!
We're 46 minutes in.
To our show in Glendale.
Okay, Wednesday,
September
tomorrow.
6th, Alex Theater, 7:30 p.m. Go to eventbrite.com and search Unpops so you can reserve a spot. We have Angie, where's the raffle?
Angie!
She might have went to sleep. I was supposed to say, we're doing raffle prizes, and one of them is a gift certificate from a restaurant. And I was supposed to say the name of that restaurant, but we'll get it on the next
Shout
episode.
out to all restaurants in general.
Shout out to restaurants.
That give gift certificates.
Thanks for one of them for giving us a gift certificate.
You know who you are.
Yeah, exactly. It's between us. But yeah, come out. We're doing raffle prizes in between all the comics. It's going to be really good times. Alex Schmidt headline.
What time?
We talked
8
about
o'clock?
at the beginning of the show. 7:30 doors open. Show starts at 8.
How early are you getting there?
3. I'll get there around 7:15, something like that.
We all do like 15-minute sets?
Yeah, like 10 to 15.
Cool.
Be good times. What do you got to plug, Chet?
That show.
Anything else?
Watch my Twitter this week. I'm laying it all out there.
I just heard Angie. Why didn't she answer us?
Angie!
What's the name of the restaurant? See, I don't know how I could be expected to remember that. It's called Pokey Bar.
Shout out Pokey Bar. Unshout out all other restaurants.
Yeah, we take back the shout
There's
out to all restaurants in general. We take
80 restaurants named Pokey Bar.
So
shout out to the Pokey Bar. You know which one we're talking to.
The capital T, capital H, capital E. That's probably not correct. But yeah, so come out to that and Chet, anything else? Just this show? Just the show?
Fastball@chets.com.
Never heard of it.
People have been helping. I've been reaching out to people that want to help. Hit me up if you want to help. I have some behind-the-scenes work to be done.
I don't want to help. Yeah. All right. Let's get out of here.
Thought we were recording 2 podcasts. You do realize if you end this now, I have plenty of time to go to El Pollo Loco. Yeah.
Goodbye, everybody. We love you.
No! Why now I gotta eat a double chicken avocado salad without dressing and extra pico to make up for the fact that it lacks dressing?